Finally, after 3 episodes, I think we have a truck that's ready to go to the mall. Welcome back to the Scale Builders Guild. Thanks again for watching. It's episode 3, or stage 3, if you will, of the Axial Ultimate Gladiator build. We're done. Or we're done for now. I think that's probably a more accurate statement, as these trucks are never really finished. But some big changes have happened since stage 2, and I'm really excited to share some of these details with you. I think the first thing that we can talk about and see right away is this whole new livery that I've done on the side of the truck here. I've done the Curry Axle Company's logo on the side here. I used my Cricut to cut out these shapes. I used Illustrator, of course, to build the logo and then cut it up into a bunch of different patterns here so we can actually apply this properly to the truck. I think this stripe looks really good. The black with the white lettering is a nice contrast to the whole red of the truck. I think it just looks awesome, and I really wanted to do something a little bit different and creative with that Cricut machine and kind of put my own unique spin on the look of the truck. And I just think that this really kind of completes the whole look, really, honestly. I think it looks amazing. Moving on, one of the other new elements that I put on this front of the truck here, to go with the CC hand bumper, I went with the Mopar CC hand light pods here. These are functional. You can take off these covers and there would be an LED in there. I haven't wired them up yet because I've run out of space on the Dragon DG1 controller for the MyTrick RC light controller. You can get Y cables to plug more in, and I will definitely do that further on down the line. I just thought these looked really cool. It was a nice kind of complement to the already Mopar front bumper, and just nice to have a little bit of extra light. It's another way to increase your visibility on the way to the mall, or when you get to the mall, to find a parking spot long enough for a truck like this. Very pleased with those, though. They are SLS printed nylon as well, and they clamp very nicely onto this bumper. Everything was pretty much made to go together. That's how CC hand works. Also added to the front of the truck, finally, printed, sanded, primed, and painted the Knight Customs JT snorkel here on the front of the truck. This is a really nice piece. James Knight, as I've mentioned before, offers an entire selection of printed items for the JT and the JL on both his Shapeways store and his My Mini Factory store. My Mini Factory, of course, is where you download the STLs and you print those files at home, assuming you have a 3D printer or a friend that has one. This was printed on my printer, and I think it turned out pretty good. It looks really accurate. This is exactly the same style that you can get from Mopar, so it's a nice addition there. I think it looks really awesome and completes the look. Obviously not functional, but on a overlanding truck like this, you probably won't be getting it that wet on your trip to the mall. One of the other things that you can add from Knight Customs is this really great accessory kit, and these are this is a Roto Packs kit that you can use on the back of the bed. There's an adventure rack on there, and you can add this set of Roto Packs from Knight Customs. You can also add, and this is a pretty cool setup here, all on a modular system here that you can install on that rack on the back too. I've, of course, printed these out on my 3D printer, but done a whole bunch of priming, sanding, painting, and then some weathering just to kind of make it look more accurate and appropriate. And of course, as soon as I finished these parts, Axial releases their own Tuff-Stuff accessory kit for the back of the JT. I didn't see that coming, if I'm honest, but it's kind of cool that they did. Let's turn the truck around and get a better look at this whole system. Of course, you can't see it in that angle. This Tuff-Stuff Overland Accessory kit comes with everything that you see here. You get 2 sand ladders. You get this Tuff-Stuff rooftop tent. You get a set of tools and stuff. There is a shovel, an axe, another shovel, and a high lift jack, as well as these 3 fuel cells. It's a really nice kit. The plastic parts are molded very well, and the great thing about these sand ladders is that they are functional. You just turn this little thing here and they pop right off. And there are 2 of them, so you can use them however you like. I opted to weather these a little bit. I didn't want them to look as shiny and as new as that. It looked a lot better to me when I added a little bit of a wash. This is just a dusty, dirty wash, and I think it looks pretty good. Of course, the dirtier one goes on top. They slot into place there, and you turn that little thing, and then they are locked into place, which is a really nice, cool feature. The rooftop tent, very easy to assemble, 4 screws, and then 4 more screws attach it to the existing rails that are included on that adventure rack. It comes in the kit gray plastic, and it's kind of shiny. I didn't really like that look, and I don't care if the Tuff-Stuff Overland tents only come in gray. I painted mine flat black. I primed it and then painted it with some flat black paint that I had for plastic. And I just think it looks a lot better, especially with the whole theme of the truck being red and black. I didn't want a piece of gray plastic up there looking entirely different. I would have liked to have seen a slightly better sticker sheet. It's not bad, it's just not very good. There's a few stickers on there, but they really messed up and put 4 Scale Builders Guild stickers on there. I don't know anybody who needs those or wants those or even uses those. Thank you very much, Axial, for thinking of me. So that's that. I will put a link down below to where you can pick one of those up. It's a new thing. Hopefully they'll get them out sooner rather than later. I just think it adds a nice other dimension of overlanding to this JT. I think it looks really awesome. This overland tent and all of these accessories will look really great while you're waiting in line at the mall. You'll also notice some more vinyl work here. I added a Gladiator logo on the back of the tailgate. I just thought that looked really cool. There is a couple of other additional things on here since we're looking at the back of the truck. I went with CC Hand's rear bumper as well. It's the same SLS printed shell with an aluminum inner structure for strength. Lots of great details here and very accurate to the actual JT rear bumper. You also have an option for a hitch, which I have added because every overland truck also needs an overland trailer, and I will get to that at some point as well. Look at the detail work on this bumper. There is some pretty awesome stuff in there, and you can actually see that they've got some diamond plate style texturizing on the top panel as well. Very, very cool. Club 5, which is a online retailer. They make a lot of accessories and resell a lot of the CC Hand products for the Axial trucks. Also make this tailgate. It has a, it's sort of like a 3D printed tailgate. There we go. 3D printed tailgate with a functional light as well, which is really, really cool. Just wanted to add a little more detail to the back of the truck, and I figured that was a good way to do it. Well, I guess that's it, right? No, of course not. I wouldn't put a big giant Curry logo on the side of the truck if I didn't upgrade to Curry axles. And I am really excited to have these on this truck. These are the black anodized Vanquish Curry portal axles for the JL and the JT. These are amazing axles. I love the look of them. It's so cool to have them on here. I think they just add so much bling and strength to this truck. I am really honestly quite blown away with them. I think they look fantastic on there. The great thing about them, because they follow the same sort of design structure as the original SCX 10.3 axles, all of the SSD parts that I had on the truck originally still fit. Bonus. So we still have the nice strong brass knuckles up front and the brass weights in the rear. So it's still got that nice heavy weight to it, nice and heavy down low where it should be. I mean, we've added a ton of weight up top, so it'll be good to kind of have that balance it out. I am really looking forward to getting this truck out and driving it. I think that's going to be pretty amazing. I can't wait to shoot some video with it. We'll have to do a really good video to show off all of these upgrades that we've done over the last 3 episodes. So stand by for that. That will be coming soon, provided weather cooperates. I think with this build, we've done just about everything you might expect someone who wants to get into overlanding to do to a truck like this, and then just take it to the mall. So now that we've gotten through 3 episodes and 3 stages of this upgrade process for this Ultimate Gladiator, what would you do next? Is there something I've missed that you think might make this truck even better? Put it in the comments down below. You know I love reading through your feedback, and I try to answer as many of them as I can. And if you're enjoying this video and you want to see more content like this, hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't already and ring that notification bell so you get updates anytime there's a new video from the Scale Builders Guild. I think it's a good looking truck. I think we've done a lot of pretty great upgrades to it, both visually and mechanically and electronically for that matter, to make this a pretty awesome Ultimate Gladiator. So there you go. I think that's going to do it for stage 3. Do you think there should be a stage 4? Let me know down below. Thanks so much for watching. See you again soon.